Welcome everybody. Doing another one from Tokyo here. I love this, I keep seeing this cafe where it's like, I guess it's game themed. Karaoke rooms. All different stuff, Monster Hunter, Evangelion, various themes. I guess Pasela is a chain. I don't fully know. I keep seeing the name. I don't know if it's like a word or a brand, you know? This is a skewer's place. I'd like to go here. The New Age. We've seen this. I've passed through this area before on stream. I definitely recognize it. I don't know if I'm in the mood for skewers right now, though. I don't know what I'm in the mood for at the moment. Today, I would like to go to the arcade, the game center, which we haven't done in a while on stream. I bought some new shoes yesterday, or 2 days ago or something, and I just wore them for the first time today when I was walking around Akihabara, and like they fit well in the store, but maybe I was wearing a different type of sock or something, and like they were excruciatingly small. I don't know what happened. I thought they maybe switched out by accident the box of the ones that I tried on for like a smaller size by accident, but I checked and it wasn't. And it was even more surprising because it's bigger than my, you know, obviously they still have a US size listed on the thing, so the US size of the shoes I wear now is actually smaller than the ones that I just bought, so not really sure why. I don't know, maybe my feet got bigger or something. But either way, yeah, they're too small, so I gotta go back and I bought them in Ikebukuro, so I'm gonna go maybe tomorrow and try to return them for a larger size. But they were nice, not shoes, like sneakers. Vans sneakers. I would like to eat something spicy, I guess. I don't know if there's really anywhere that makes spicy food in Akihabara, or if there is, I haven't seen any. Let's see if I can do a little Google search here real quick. Karai ryori. This looks pretty spicy. 0.1 miles. Oh, it's Chinese food. Oh. Alright. What's this one? I could go for some Chinese food. Again, this is one of those situations where many Americans would be like, wait, you're in Japan, why would you eat Chinese food when you're in Japan? But Japan is, you know, multicultural country. It's not like you go to America and you only eat hamburgers, you know, like you eat all different cultural foods. In America you eat, you know, Italian food, French food, German food, all sorts of stuff. 切な人です。This place looks pretty good. What is this? Is this ramen? Is it spicy tofu place? Nine-minute walk from here in a direction I've never been, so that's good. Wow, there's a lot of spicy places around. Oh, this one's 4 miles. No, thank you. 115 feet. Oh, it's in Yodobashi, which is where we're standing right in front of. What is this? Another Chinese place. Whoa, that's a lot of peppers. Alright, we gotta, if it's fate, we gotta try it. It's right here. Okay, which floor? It is on... Doesn't say. Maybe that means the ground floor? Alright, we're gonna try some spicy Chinese food here. Oh, maybe it means this? Let's take a look real quick. Kamakura, is that? No. It's called like Manbutaki. Tsukiji, no.
Yodobashi camera is the best.
Let's ask this information person. すいません。この店はどうやって行きますか？
はい。エレベーターで行けるので、このピンク色のより後ろにあるエレベーターで8階まで上がっていただければ。
ありがとうございます。Restaurant floor. Okay. Let's take the scenic route. We're gonna go all the way up through Yodobashi. Yeah, this looks pretty satisfyingly spicy. I might actually hurt myself today. Always down for that. You'd think I would learn after X amount of times, but no. Come on, who are we talking about here? Yeah, so speaking of hurt though, I did hurt my feet from those shoes partway into my walk to the cafe I was going to. It was kind of too far to go back, and my feet were already hurting, and so I made blisters or whatever, ripped open parts of my heel from using those shoes. So definitely can't keep those. I was thinking what if I just split open the heel section, because the rest of the shoes seemed like they fit all right, and then maybe because my feet were hurting from the shoes, it almost seemed like they swelled. So now it's they really don't fit. Ooh. Here we go. Yesterday I always try to go to a cafe to get some work done in the morning instead of just staying in my hotel room. Because it's if I'm going to be doing work, I might as well at least be among Japan and not just shut up in a room. So yesterday I was in 7th floor, I think, on Yodobashi camera, and it was a little cafe that seemed pretty good. But the problem is that they play this Yodobashi camera music all day, and it really starts to grate after a while. Wow, cool area here. A lot of God of War copies here. I haven't played or even seen anything of God of War yet. Last of Us Part 1. Wow. Comprehensive. But these are all going to be like list price. This game is, yeah, that's like full price. 8,000 yen is roughly like, well, it's cheaper than the US for the equivalent game, because PS4 or 5 games are, you know, like $70 or something, whatever it is they cost. And that one was 8,000 yen, which in US dollars is maybe like 65. But it's obviously, you know, again, it's like if I'm playing a game, first of all, my PS5 doesn't have a disc drive, so I can't buy any games for PS5 here. But if I'm playing a game, I only care about the game, which it doesn't matter the condition or newness of it. So it's like I kind of have very little reason to buy a new copy of the game in Japan. I always buy new copies in America because I want to support, you know, when you buy used games, it doesn't support the developers. But if I'm getting like old games, I mean, I'll always get like go to a used game store rather than like a one where they have a mint copy. Okay, we're looking for, are we gonna find the name now? Ooh. Manbutoki? Is it this? Yes. So it's a pork place. Hey, that looks pretty damn spicy. Extra hot and spicy dum soup noodles. Wow. Oh, I love these statues of the pig ladies. Well, I think I know what I'm getting. Let's take a look. Oneです。何か、テーブルが大丈夫です。Oh, so yeah, I was trying to read this in Japanese, but it's a Chinese word, so it same characters but different pronunciation. How you like that for presentation method, huh? John said, I'm assuming the don thing is the spiciest. Where is that on the menu? Ooh, I'll get some of this too, gyoza. Very hot, they say. Stewed sliced beef, hot chili oil. Yeah, definitely gonna get an extra thing of rice. Ooh, or this. Or is that the same thing? I kind of would rather have noodles. I'll ask her which one's hottest. Soft drink. You know I'm getting a beer. Okay. Floats. Wow, I could go for a float. Cowpeas float. I assume this cup is for drinking out of. It was sitting on the plate like that. I think it is. これは飲み物のコップですか？はいはい。
水用です。
そして見つかったの理由は Google で辛い料理をサーチしました。そして一番辛いの料理はこれかこれですか？
そうですね。
どっちの方が辛いですか？
同じぐらいですね。
ああ、そうですか。多分このだんだん麺
こちら
お願いします。はい、ここ。
はい、
そしてライスの茶碗が、
はい、大中小あります。
ラージ、メディアム、スモールですか？それ白ライスだけですか？
そうです。
多分、ラージ。
ラージ。はい。
辛い食べたら多分安全のためにたくさんライス。そしてビールください。アサヒ。
はい。
その後でまずは多分何か餃子。どっちが多分普通の餃子お願いします。
普通の餃子だとこのやみつき餃子。
やみつきお願いします。
こちら6個入りで。はい。はい、かしこまりました。
Alright, I'm excited for this. We're trying out another spicy place. It's been a couple days since I did a spicy food place. This trip we didn't do that many spicy things. I did one really spicy thing off camera at this random place I found. I was going there to get something else, to get like a yakisoba. And I just asked, because I ask at every restaurant I go to, I was like, hey, do you have anything spicy? And they were like, yeah, but you know, it might be a little too spicy for you. And I was like, all right, I've changed my order. Like, of course I have to get it when they say something like that. And it was really spicy. Not too spicy for me though, I'll throw that out there. But the one we did on camera was the spiciest still that I've ever had in my life. I've been there 4 times. Every time I get physically injured, internally injured by the food, and I have to like lay down. That's the Hell Tantan Men place. And so what we got here is another Tantan Men. But we'll see if it's, you know, equally spicy or possibly more spicy. Who knows? They had spicy gyoza too, but I figure you want to not counteract, but like complement the spice with the other thing. It's about flavor pairing. People ask me when I talk about going to Tokyo or when I'm in Tokyo, like, oh, you know, how much sushi are you eating? And it's like kind of like the answer is like none. Like I don't really. They have sushi restaurants here, but it's not really like as prevalent as you would think that it, based on an American's perspective, like how prevalent you might think sushi is. It's not really like something you're eating every day or even every week. From my understanding of, you know, Japanese eating habits, and based on this sort of like how common the restaurants are, I would assume that to be true as well. Yeah, it's a lot of different stuff. And so like, this is one of those situations, like somebody was watching my stream the other day and saying like, oh, you know, why would you, we were at like Burger King or something. Like, why would you go to Burger King if you're in Japan? It's like, it's a great question, but for me, it's really like Tokyo is a city where they have so many different kinds of food, and like I'm interested in all of it, you know, not just like what you think of as like, you know, Japanese food as an American. Because again, like if you live in America, you're not just eating hamburgers and hot dogs. Like, you're eating all different things that come from all different cultures. And it's the same in Tokyo. That's what I've really been striving to do on this trip in particular, is go for such a long time with such a completely lack of a plan that I start to settle into more of a lifestyle than a regular vacation. You know, where it's like, oh, maybe I'll just wander over to this cafe I've already been to again because I liked it. You know, that's something you don't really do on a vacation, because it's like, let me go to all the new places. You know, I want to experience all the things on my like checklist. And this is, in my opinion, a much more fun way to do it. And I found so many great things. Yesterday, a friend of mine that I met last trip told me about this cool festival that was happening in Shinjuku, which was awesome. And they had this like freak show thing that was really fun. It was great. ありがとうな。辛そう。
サイズ大ですね。餃子少々お待ちください。
ありがとうございます。The day before that, another friend of mine that I met this trip brought me to a reptile festival where it was like all different kinds of like reptiles that you could people could buy. You could, you know, see like rare breeds and all that stuff. Like all these great things I've been sort of just finding because I have no plan. You know, it's not like, you know, you're not like rushing through places or being like, oh, I can't go to that because I'm going to Kyoto in 2 days. It's like, no, I'm here for the entire duration. What? Answered my own question. I got a spoon right here. Oh, baby. I'm scared. I'm a little concerned. Wow. Okay. Let's prep ourselves. Let's, you know, line the stomach with a little bit of rice here real quick. I can taste the spice on the chopsticks. Did I just hit the plate with my camera? I think I did. Sorry, anybody who now has spicy don-don noodles all over their camera lens. Hold on, let me check the feed here. Okay, if there was anything, I wiped it off. Okay. It is pretty spicy. And it's that kind of oily spice, which I typically am least skilled at combating. Because it kind of like coats your stomach. Number one, probably didn't need to order the gyoza. But it's kind of like prominently featured in their advertising here, so I wanted to try it. Number two, I'm probably gonna order another rice and another beer. Specifically for the sake of combating the spice. That, in my opinion, is the number one thing. A lot of people ask me, like, how do you eat food that's so spicy all the time? really important to drink a lot. Not necessarily alcohol, but drink a lot of liquids. ありがとうございます。すいません。この方法は、
はい、
これは
醤油とあとお酢と、これラー油辛いので、これちょっと
辛い。これは一つ三つ。
1対1ぐらい。
あ、半分。
そうです。
ああ、そうですか。ちょっと。Me forgetting to take a picture like I always do. Oh, good. Okay, I'm back on the chat here. Ooh, that gyoza is really hot. In the sense of like a temperature. In the Japanese language, the word for hot and hot are different. Like temperature hot and spicy hot. You could never make the accidental mistake like you do in English sometimes, where it's like you'd call a spicy thing hot and you'd call a temperature thing hot. In Japanese, they're totally different words. So you could eat this, which I sometimes do, but not when I'm, trying to spend the rest of the day out. Who am I kidding? I'll eat one. Really good. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's kicking in. So I don't know if you could see on the spoon, but like let's try and drain this real quick. So like take this out, take this out, take this out. These little pellets, if you can see that, these are where the real spice is. They're like the whatever, like numbing agent spice that really gets you. Really good. Let's try a little bit of this baby. Stick the dumpling in the don-don noodles. Oh yeah. I seem to have run out of noodles before I ran out of broth. There wasn't that many noodles in there. Yeah, I mean, you could eat these straight up. Like I did. But they're not really, like, nutritious. That's another thing about eating spicy food is, like, if you just ate all of these, they have no kind of, like, sort of, like, content to them. And so, therefore, they kind of just, like, sit in your stomach, like, unregulated, and distribute extreme amounts of spice. So it's like, if you want to make yourself sick, you would eat all these, which, you know, I have done. And it's not like I can't do it, but it's like, it's not really like a rewarding thing to do, you know? Because it's not that spicy to do it, it just kind of like upsets your stomach, if that makes sense. You know, it's kind of like eating hot Cheetos. If anybody eats hot Cheetos, like they're not really that spicy, but depending on your tolerance level, but like obviously for me, they're not that spicy. But they give me an upset stomach. すいません。もう一杯ください。Let's try a little bit of this, baby. Ready? Oh yeah. Yeah. そして、すいませんですけど、もう一つの、ご飯の茶碗、ラージのサイズ。もう一つ、はいはい。やっぱりとても辛いだった。そして、全部の麺を食べたけど、これもあります。もっと麺が、大丈夫ですか？I was a little shaky on how to ask that question. I don't really know how to request something like that, but I was basically saying like I ate all the noodles, but there's still a bunch of soup. Is it possible to get more noodles? And that's one of those things where it's like, even if they do it for you, I'm not entirely sure whether or not there's a charge for it, you know, whether I'm buying it or whether it's free. Because at certain ramen places, if you finish all the soup and there's still noodles left, or if you finish all the noodles and there's still soup left, sometimes they'll give you, you know, more of whichever one you ran out of to finish the other section of it. Most people don't ask for it, but at an authentic place, a lot of times they will do it. Oh, I almost just knocked over my beer. But yeah, I'm not sure like how it works in Chinese food, or how it works at this place or whatever. Anything else? So I asked for another, whoa, oh, I'm being real stupid here. I could have spilled that all over myself. I asked for another rice bowl. Because again, that's another thing for me with, if you want to combat spice, you eat rice. And you could drink milk and stuff, but rice really helps me a lot. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's that like Sancho pepper flavor, where it's that type of pepper that it has like the numbing agent in it. So it's different than a regular spice. There's a really good place in Little Osaka that I go to a lot, Killer Noodle, that does that. That flavor. Arigatou gozaimasu. So we did get a refill, but I'm pretty sure the check was altered, so let's see how that worked out. make some room here. Oh, baby. Yes, it was a small charge. In US dollars, it was basically like $1.80. So it's not too bad. I was hoping, that it wouldn't be that I accidentally ordered another order of the entree. Now this is a lot of food. Oh, now the nose is starting to run. That's kind of like a gross part of eating spicy food that I'm sure a lot of people recognize. But like when you eat truly, truly spicy food, once you get to the point where you are like halfway through the bowl of ramen or whatever you're eating, like your nose might start running so uncontrollably that it like threatens to get in the food, which is very, very gross. It's happened to me before, and I would just be like, all right, now it's time to stop eating this food. So yeah, when you're eating stuff that's like off the charts level spice, it will do that. And it'll happen so rapidly that you can't like sort of stop it sometimes. So you gotta be always vigilant about that. I'm getting to that point now, actually. That's spicy. It's really good, though. Oh yeah. Wow, I don't know if I can finish this now that I got the extra noodles. My nose kind of stings now, which means that I might have like splashed some spice into my nose or whatever. That'll wake you up. That'll get you. Oh man. It's one of those things too where I don't know if anybody's ever seen that Family Guy episode where somebody tries to spray pepper spray Quagmire and it does nothing, and he says like, I already built up an immunity. But that's me with spicy food getting in my eyes, because I've done it so many times where I'd get like contest level spice in my eyes that it's like it hurts, and I recognize that it kind of like is physically affecting me, but it's like I don't panic and I don't it doesn't really hurt that much, because it's like I've just done it so many times that I basically have an immunity. テレビピンようこそ。辛いか？はいはい、本当に辛い。鼻は、水が出てます。もう終わった、麺が終わったけど、もう一つの麺を注文しました。もう、スープが、残りました。それからもっと麺を入りました。その後で多分多すぎます。食事がすごく多いです。でラベッピンさんは、元気ですか最近？It's really good though. I want to clarify that it is very good food. And I'm certainly satisfied with the level of spice. Not the spiciest thing I've ever had, but it's very spicy. It's very it's very spicy. For a person like me to say that, it's saying something. So I'm very satisfied. There's very good gyoza, 2 beers, 2 giant things of rice. 元気かな。今日の予定は、ゲームセンターに行くつもりです。その、カンコレアーケードのゲームは、久しぶりです。そのゲームはもっと上手になりたい。そしてそのダンスゲーム、ダンスラッシュスターダムは、やりたいです。What time is it? It's 700 or 7 o'clock rather. Roughly 4 hours. Going in.ステップするゲームがはい、ダンスラッシュスターダムは ダンスレボリューションの同じゲームクリエイターです。今はとても、難しいと思ってますけど、上手になりたい。かっこいいゲームと思ってます。難しいよね。I think I'm done. I don't think I can eat anymore. It's just so much food. I don't know if you really get an impression because it's a wide angle lens, so it makes everything in front of it look smaller than it really is. But like if I get, this is like a lot of content that was in this bowl. I am satisfied.ちょっと待ってください皆さん。画面は、黒いになります。このバッグはカバーします。支払いの時です。ここからゲームセンターに行きましょう。クレジットカードが大丈夫ですか？
はい、かしこまりました。4026円。
レシート大丈夫です。ごちそうさまです。ありがとうございます。Man, that was an ordeal. That was good. Oh, there's the animal sitting on a thing in the toilet. Cool. Okay, so now let's go find the stairs. Oh. Still got the flavor on the lips. Love that. A lot of people get freaked out by that, especially if they don't like spice. That it's kind of like hard to escape the spice, because like after you eat it, it stays on your tongue and on your lips It's very hard to get rid of it. But I like that. You know, it's kind of like when you eat steak or something and you can still taste it afterwards. Like, I don't know. If you like the food, you know, like it's nice to have the spice linger. Oh, man, like walking, it's like every step I feel a different part of my stomach, like overly full. I ate too much food. I've been doing that a lot on this trip. Yesterday, that festival that I went to, there was like so many booths of food vendors. It was like packed to the gills. You couldn't imagine how many vendors there were. I tried to take some pictures that I'll upload to Instagram later, but I just couldn't capture how absolutely packed it was. Oh, welcome 509. Is it a spicy dish? Certainly looked like it. Can't believe you're back. So cool. Have a great trip. Thanks, 509. Hope all is good. How are you doing? Yes, it was very spicy. Yeah, I'm pretty glad to be back. I'm leaving in a couple days though, so I'm sad about that. But yeah, it's been an amazing 2 weeks or however long it's been so far. Oops, how's it? We gotta be getting close to the first floor by now. Okay, we're on the second floor. I gotta check my teeth. I gotta go to the bathroom and check my teeth. Like, I feel like I probably got some of that spice in my, or like something stuck in my teeth, you know? When you eat something with that many little pieces in it. Like when I eat seaweed, it always gets stuck in my teeth. Which is why I never eat seaweed, really. Oh. See what they got in the machine here. Medicine, milk tea could be good. I should have gone to the machine over there because it was 100 yen for everything. Milk coffee. Colorful milk dissolved something. Nectar. Oh, you don't need yogurt. Let's get that. I just want to throw these 1 yen coins in the garbage. They don't do me any good. And I'm never going to be able to spend them. Because what am I going to do? Go to a store and like dump 100 1 yen coins on the counter and ask them to give me a single 100 yen coin. So we got this yogurt drink. Definitely good for spicy food intake. Probably not saying I tuned in when you were leaving, but the bowl looks super spicy and I can hear you're still feeling it. Yeah, it was really good. That was a Chinese food restaurant that was right next to where I stood right on that corner over there. I was like, I think I'm in the mood for spicy food. Let me search on Google. And then it showed this place was like right next to me. It was like fate. What is this in here? Oh, that's what... This is not a design. These are in the thing. They're like little squares of yogurt inside. That's pretty good. There, you can see one right here. A little gelatin cube. Yeah, that's good. That was good. It wasn't as thick as I thought it would be. In Japan, they actually have, like, in a bottle, you can just get, like, drinkable yogurt. Like, imagine if they put Go-Gurt in a bottle. And that's, like, really thick, and it'll really eat the spice. Break it down or whatever. But that wasn't... The food we had wasn't, like, that spicy that I, like, need it. It's just good practice, you know? Take care of yourself type thing. Yeah, when I went to the Hell Tantanmen place, that's where you truly need to, like, if you don't do, like, a lot to sort of, like, counteract the spice at that place, you'll be injured. It's, like, really no joke. But this one was very spicy, especially for, you know, someone who doesn't eat a lot of spice. But, like, for me, it was, like, very spicy, but I could eat that and just go about my day. You know, I wouldn't have to, like, take a break. People are sometimes flying down the sidewalks with their bikes. Japan. A Japanese friend of mine was telling me that it actually is illegal to ride a bike on the sidewalk in Japan, but a lot of people do it anyway. Like in the US, you really never see that. And they have bike lanes here on the street. But I think maybe they recently changed the rules, so like, because I've always seen, you always see bikes on the sidewalk. Like I don't even know if I've ever seen one on the street before. I think it's just like hard coded for everybody. And there's kind of like no rules, like bikes are just going every which way on the sidewalk. You kind of have to watch yourself. Man, I ate so much food. Tamashi Nation store. Went there the last time I was here. It looks like they added a new Gundam model to it though. Saying, who do you think can handle more spice? You or the other gentleman I know who loves spice? We've put ourselves to the test a few times, the two of us. I'd say we're evenly matched. We went to, when we were in Nashville, we went to Hattie B's, which is like a Nashville hot chicken place. That was a really fun time. Do you like spicy foods, 509? Oh, it's that type of being when you're so full that you like can't take a full intake of breath because your like stomach is physically stopped. It's like so full that you you know, like a Scooby-Doo episode where Shaggy eats the giant sandwich and then his stomach is like distended. I probably shouldn't eat that much food. So that's Gigo, but we're not going to that one. I like to a point, but I'm not on you or T's level. Okay. It's a respectable amount of spice usage. Yeah, we're kind of like out of our minds with that stuff with the spice. And it's like a lot of people too, you know, kind of treat spiciness as like a gimmick or whatever, a joke, where it's like you trick somebody into being like, oh, it's not that spicy, you could handle it, and then you make them eat it and they have a terrible time. And it's like, I don't, not only do I never do that, but I don't like seeing other people do it, because it's like, I don't think it's, you know, I don't think that's funny. I don't do that to people. Yeah, it's like if somebody doesn't like spice, that's their prerogative. Like I'm not gonna try and get them to eat something they don't want. The same would happen when I used to work at a company where we, at the beginning of VR, we were doing a lot of stuff with VR, and sometimes people wanted to do content where it would be like someone's playing VR and then you kind of like, you know, tap them on the shoulder and mess with them while they can't see anything. And I was like, no, I'm not going to make that kind of content, because it's not like, it's disingenuous and it turns the entire platform into a joke, you know. It's like not the kind of thing I'm interested in making. Sometimes you got to stand up for your values, you know. cafe? Oh, you know what? I think it's closed. I think we tried to go there one time. But when I say I did like Nashville hot chicken when I visited Tennessee. Well, there you go. Yeah, Nashville hot chicken is really good. And it's, you know, there's all different levels of it too. So it's like somebody who wants to have the flavor of Nashville hot chicken doesn't need to get like the craziest, spiciest one. Yeah, I really like that kind of like dry spice. Like a peppery, powdery spice rather than the sort of like oil-based spice that we had at this place here is good, but it's probably my least favorite like category of spice. So okay, so FGO is on the next floor here. How much money do I have? Maybe like 5,000 yen. Gotta go to an ATM. Okay. Let's load up with content. See, this too, I should really bring my own drinks because they're more expensive at the arcade. Not by much, but... I think I have a couple of 50s. Do I? Oh yeah. These bronze ones are 5. What else do we want? A coffee? Maybe this one? This one's good, but it's like too big. It also has kind of a weird aftertaste. Okay, we got a bunch of 100 yens. I have some more in my pocket, but 10 should be good. Oh, you know what too? I could be using my Suica card, which I probably should be doing. Where's the Suica card machine? I go to my favorite machine, which is the one in the corner here. Oh, I'm gonna point the camera down for a second. This is a Pacelli machine. Oh, here we go. So in Japanese arcades and many other places, you can actually pay with your subway card, which is convenient because because you can't use your credit card. Okay, so let's put in maybe like 1,000 yen. It's like a Japanese $10. So we'll keep these coins for something else. A lot of food. I got my Suica card ready. I got my IME card ready. And by their powers combined, I can now play video games. So now that we're getting ready to start on Concorde, I'm gonna close out the show because I gotta take off my backpack anyway to get all the cards out and everything. So let's close it out, ladies and gents. saying have a great rest of your trip. Oh, you're heading out? Well, I guess the show's closing out either way, so have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining. テラベッピンさんはカンコレやるのか。はいはいはい。これが一番、興味なゲームです。一番好きな。Oh, Billabong, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, we're going to close out the show here. I may do a stream specifically of Concole later, but for now, I'm going to get my bearings, get my cards in order, and get ready to play. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm here for another handful of days, so there's been a bunch of shows already, of course, but there will be even more coming up. I'd like to spend more time at the arcade. I did at the beginning of the trip, and then, you know, I had plans and other stuff, so I haven't been back in a while. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And that'll do it, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.